Our next speaker is Bonnie Cantor. She is president of Pressing Issues, a professional web solutions and digital marketing agency located in Metuchen, New Jersey. By her own admission, she's a geek, disguised as a people person with an area of expertise in social media marketing, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and more. A constant contact, master certified, authorized local expert. She's been using email marketing and social media tools to help her clients stay top of the mind for more than 8 years. So please welcome Bonnie Cantor.
So the big geek didn't know that I could turn off the screen, but now I do. I am too short to stand back here, so I'm going to stand here. What wonderful speakers we have this morning. What do you think? Really inspiring. Theodora just brought so many thoughts to my mind. One is that I grew up in a family business too, very small. It was a luncheonette in Brooklyn. And every time I walked in, my father said, well, there go my profits. So, you know, but family business is a really, really unique proposition, and I applaud you for all of that. Also, Natalia said 75% of businesses go out of business in the first year. Did you hear that? That's amazing. Well, Gail Goodman, who was at the time the CEO of Constant Contact, did a whole commercial about that, at the end of which she said, "Not on my watch." Constant Contact is absolutely in support of small businesses. That's our entire business model, and it made the hair stand up on my arms. So I've got a lot of things that I've been thinking about when people have been speaking. I'm going to talk about something very practical, and that is email marketing. Of the folks who are running their own businesses, anybody using email marketing? Oh, my perfect audience. Just a couple? Okay, good. So there's lots of things that you need to do when you start using email marketing in your business. People always are very concerned about content. What am I going to write about? How am I going to do that? What's it all going to be about? What's it going to look like? Is it hard? The most important thing is to have a list of people to send to, right? That's a big issue for most folks. So I'm going to do this very practical thing and show you quickly 20 ways to grow your list. Happy to have audience participation, always happy for that. My next slide is about me, but I've already been introduced. Just in case it's not clear, I have my own business, Pressing Issues, web design. We do custom websites, we do social media marketing, and email marketing, of course. I also am a consultant with Constant Contact. Everybody know what Constant Contact is? Yeah, anybody who doesn't know? Because it's okay if you don't. It's an email marketing service company, and I am, I guess, a consultant with them. So I have gone through lots of training. I am master certified. I am an authorized local expert, and I have the great pleasure of being able to speak to you today. So here's the first thing. Pretty simple. Use a paper sign-up sheet. Very old school, really good. You put out a list and you say first name, last name, email. That's all you need. Ask. This is all about ask. Ask them. Ask people when you're face-to-face, can I add you to my email list? Or when you're on the phone. If you are on the phone with somebody new, you can say, by the way, we have an email service that we use that will keep you informed about what we're doing, and maybe we're offering discounts if you are, or coupons if you are, or at least the latest stuff that's going on with us. And you ask them. All of email marketing services, whether it's Constant Contact or somebody else, is there somebody else? No. Constant Contact is that it's permission-based. It's people that know you. It's not about going out and buying a list and throwing that list in there. You will get thrown out right away because that's called spam. and we don't like spam. And of course, Constant Contact is in the market of getting your emails delivered. So it's all about permission. So you have to ask, but ask them. It says something about your training your employees. As my mother would say, we should all live so long. Okay, start with the people you know. You may have a database already, or just contacts in your Outlook. Maybe friends and family. Start with the people you know. They will spread the word. It's about getting started. If you have a retail business, perhaps a restaurant, anybody? No? Yes, you did, right? You did. And you told me that you used Constant Contact, and it was very successful.
You know, it was whenever we gave somebody a check, there's that black folder of them, and I had actual paper that said sign up, and I also said to your season, I also said we will only contact you when we are going to open and close for the year. So I really made it very specific, so people didn't think they were just going to get bombarded by me every.
Did everybody hear that? There was a restaurant that she owned, and at the end of the meal, when the check was placed, there was a place to sign up for your email, and she made it very, very clear that she was only going to send a couple of emails a year, when they're opening, when they're closing. And so people signed up.
And I would often say, like, I will not abuse it.
I will not abuse it. I love it. Right.
Whenever I did send out that 1, 2, max 3 emails a year, we got a tremendous amount of participation.
So because it was meeting expectations, we're only sending a few a year, people were opening it and were responding. Because opening is not the only thing, it's what do they do next? I mean, it's marketing. What happens next? Do they pick up the phone? Do they come in? Do they click on a link? You need to have them do something. That's great, thank you. But if you had a sidewalk sign, you could put that information here too. On social media, any social media, you can promote the way to sign up for your email list. There's several ways to do it. In a post, put a sign up right on your social media page. With Constant Contact, there's actually a little app. So if you have a Constant Contact account, you can use that free app to link up to your Facebook page. People can sign up right there. It goes directly into your account. And there it is, the app on your Facebook page that comes out of Constant Contact. And also on Facebook, the call to action button. If you have a business page, there is a call to action button, and you can make it do anything you want, including sending people to sign up for your email. So you can direct it right there. Share your emails on social media. This is very cool. When you actually put out an email and you want to share it, there are share tools within Constant Contact. So you just click on a button, and it actually, the way it works is that it sets up possible tweets and to your LinkedIn or to your Facebook posts that include your email that you just created and sent. So it gets a wider reach. It's a pretty cool thing too. Add a form to your website. Website was just talked about. Yes, every business should have a website. Certainly, I think so. Every business should have a website. And there's a sign-up form that you can add. The code is right in your account. You just give it to your designer, or if you're managing it yourself, you can do it yourself. And it goes right up on your site, like that. There's also other ways to do that. There are some programs out there where you can install a program that will fly up a sign-up form, and you can direct it directly to your Constant Contact account to make it easier for you. It goes right into a folder. It's a very cool thing. By the way, if you are the kind of person who must write to remember, I encourage you to do that, and I will send you this presentation, so don't worry if you miss something. On your blogs, anybody writing a blog? Great. On your blog is interesting. It's a very big commitment, isn't it? Yeah, big commitment. On your blog, you can add a link to sign up for your Constant Contact. Or you can do an online survey, which works very well for some things, not so great for others. One of my customers, a restaurant, also did a survey. It was very, very intense survey. Offered a coupon at the end if you did the survey, and got enormous feedback, some good, some bad, and followed up with every single person. And then sent out an email that said, "We took your ideas seriously. Come in and see how we've changed." It was really cool. In your email signature, you can put a link to your sign-up form. So people can sign up right from every email you send, not just your constant contact emails, but every individual email that you send. And there's an app for that. Constant Contact has an app that will let you, on your cell phone, sign people up. They also have a text-to-join app within your Constant Contact account. So you're at some event, and I thought I saw one actually this morning on the registration table. Text whatever your business name is to this number, and they sign up right there on the spot. Also a QR code included with your account. This is pretty cool stuff. Gives you a lot of possibilities for building your list. Everybody still with me? Some shaking heads? Yeah, okay. This is so old school. Use a brochure. How many businesses have a brochure? Yep. Brochures are still good. People want them. You can leave them behind, and you can leave a link on there for how they sign up. And if it's, of course, and you could put your QR code on there so that they sign up automatically. If you, of course, you can leave a link. You always leave a link to your website, and it's going to be right there. Use an iPad. If you saw me in the back, I had this very app up. This is not actually a Constant Contact app. It's a third party called iCapture, free. You set it up on your iPad, and it lets people type in their own first name, last name, email. Now, why is that important? Well, if we go back to number 1, where you were using a handwritten sheet, the problem with that, the challenge with that, is that you have to go back and type that in. And if anybody's ever done that, try reading those handwritings, especially the email addresses, right? Very hard. So what's nice about this is that they type it in. If you're in a venue where, like a street fair, where you don't have Wi-Fi, it just holds the material. When you get back into Wi-Fi, it automatically puts it into your account in a separate folder. So you know that all those people were from that street fair. Maybe you send them a separate email. Nice meeting you today at the such and such street fair, but you've got people signing up. And people are very attracted to this. They want to type in their own information. It's a cool thing. Run a birthday club. So doesn't really matter what your business is, but if you collect people's, restaurants are always great, but if you collect people's birthdays, within Constant Contact there is a way to set up a automatic birthday email, and it will send it on the person's birthday. And of course, giving them a gift is a nice thing, but you can say, sign up and we'll send you a special offering on your birthday. Lots of places do this, but you can do this. You know, you're not one of those big places, but you can do it anyway. And experiment with website pop-ups. That was kind of what I was talking about before. I will send you the link to SumoMe, which is a free pop-up company, I guess. And what happens is you install this on your website, and you can collect all kinds of things. You can collect emails. There are several other things you can do, but I have one on one of my websites, actually on njgaylife.com, that pops up and says, join our list, right in front of you. And then if you say no thanks, I set it so that it won't show again for another month. So if you're on it every day, you're not going to get that in your face. But it's amazing how many people signed up with that. And I always had to sign up on that site. And lots of people sign up, but many, many more now that that's up there. So I will send you the link to that. You can use online payment forms. So if you have the kind of business where your people are buying online, you can ask for their email and have that checkbox that says, can we add you to the list? And that is implied permission, right? Maybe it's not, maybe it is. Maybe you're giving them the checkoff box, that's absolute permission. But if they bought something from you, that's implied permission, you can take those email addresses. That is not spam. Just look at Amazon. How many emails a day do you get when you've signed up for Amazon? Okay, so I think I have to walk over to the computer for this, I think. I'm not sure this is going to work. Hold on one second. This is a little demo. Sorry. Ick. This is a really quick video about how to build an email. So you select the template, you name your campaign so that you can find it again. And then this is the template. So in this part, they're taking out parts they don't want, just deleting them. And now changing the color of the background, of the rules, of the type, changing colors. Putting in an image. Boom, boom. Image, in. Closing it up, making it nice. Taking the text, changing the text. Cut and paste. Adding a link. Oh, adding a headline, sorry. There'll be a link soon. This is their website, and they're grabbing a piece of the website, a picture from the website, putting it in, linking it, adding, I think I've lost my way, adding more information about the picture that they're putting in, text. Stop now. Right? Taking this logo, adding it. Down at the bottom, it's a button. Click here to go to our website. It's pretty fast, right? It's crazy. Back to the website. Now it's a link. Linking up the Facebook, and there was an extra Pinterest. They didn't want Pinterest. They didn't like the order of the two Facebook and Twitter. Adding the correct URL for Facebook and Twitter, rearranging them. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. You can hear me. Rearranging them, and now, where are we now? Oh, putting in the subject line, which is always the very last thing you do. It's sort of like a cover page on a term paper, showing what it'll look like on a phone. It's perfectly mobile, works great. Next thing. And sending it under 3 minutes. What do you think? We don't have to work that fast, but it's pretty cool, right?